in the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's the boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Today is November 13th. And I wanted to take a minute to get you guys the opportunity to, put yourself in a better situation for the future. I think we have a big shift in the market, as I've been saying for a few weeks now. Some of that money is going to be coming out of Bitcoin and coming down into these altcoins. So we're buying primetime real estate at flea market prices. And Ethereum and Neo look like they're battling head to head today to see who will break out first. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. You know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get the profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, we're jumping live into our chat right now. 150 people from all over the world are lighting up this board trying to get some free Bitcoin. So this is what we're doing right now. The question of the day is, what's the best buy? What should we buy right now? What will go up the most in 1 week? Neo or Ethereum? So let's see. I'm going to do two people back to back, and let's do it like this. We'll go with the next two names that come on this list under this guy right here. So the next two, bam, you got to answer the question. Stephanie Kelly and DJ Cray. That's so cray. Ha! We got my cousin, Miss Kelly, Stephanie Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Cray. Almost, Ashton. You almost got it. So here we go. Let's do it. What I'm doing right now, I'm going into the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, and I'm saying Miss Stephanie Kelly, DJ K. Cray. That's a good name. Bitcoin winners of the day. Do me a favor, guys. Shoot me a message on Facebook. Send me your Bitcoin wallet, and I will send you a couple bucks BTC as a token of my appreciation. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for supporting this community. And thank you for your input. Thank you for taking the time to kick it with a young whippersnapper this evening. I certainly do appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get to this money. If you guys send me that message, I could go ahead and do it by the end of this video, but we will take care of that most definitely. Now let's go ahead and make this money. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This was posted in our Facebook group earlier today. And I tell you, I mean, no joke, we got the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, and we come together to make each other money. And this guy, my man, Matt Budd, posted this chart. And he specifically drew the correlation to dollars and showed that we have a big wedge happening. And this thing's going back almost 6 months, all the way out to June. This thing is a powerful formation that's happening. And ultimately, what I do believe is going to happen is we're about to break out of that wedge, go somewhere north of $400. And Ethereum is essentially going to be taking a lot of money from Bitcoin, because that money has to come from somewhere. If it's not coming from the outside world, it has to come from within. So we may very well be seeing a situation where Ethereum breaks out, but that's not it. That's not it. We also have a big chance for Neo as well. And so that's ultimately what I wanted to show you guys, the point of parity in the market as it exists today between Neo and Ethereum, and ultimately which one I think may be the better buy, right? So here we go. This is TradingView.com. You can follow your boy on TradingView. I put charts out every couple of days. I will be posting both of these charts during this video on this call to my channel, to my page on TradingView. There it goes right there, BD Kelly 1203. I do a lot of charts on here. It's really amazing platform. But one of the things I wanted to show you guys, which was really cool, that someone had taken the time to do, was my man. I forget his name. I don't want to look it up right now. It's like crypto. What's your TradingView name? Let me just click on you real quick. If you go up here, the beautiful thing about this, see, I don't even have the indicators on right now, but let's look at this. When you click on indicators, you know what you can do now? Anybody that's new and just getting started, and I might do a video just on this because it's really, really cool. All you do is you just type in BK. And my man, CryptoProTools.com, has made a script for the boss method, right? And that's all we do, guys. All we got to do is click that button and it comes in right there. Those are 3 lines, actually 4 lines now. The 7, a 21, 77, a 231. Wow, this is really, really cool. We don't need that. And we want it to be a simple moving average, right? Don't need that right now. 231, 21. So there it goes right there. You can play with it, the script, but essentially it allows you to see all different levels. The 7, the 21, the 77, and the 231. And those are the magic numbers we use to make a lot of money. And so with this chart, what we'll be looking at is we'll turn the 231 on at first, and then we'll probably jump down and check out the 77. And hopefully, yeah, that's a little bit too bright. That's the one problem, is like you kind of have to flip these things around. So we'll just leave it off for now. But it's really cool. Check it out. All you do is go to indicators, type in BK, and there it goes right there. It's like BK's ultimate ultimate BK moving averages. That's pretty cool. Shout out to my man, Crypto Pro Tools. Thank you for that, for putting that out there for the community. That will help a lot of people. So here we go, guys. 7 and 77. Boom! That's it. Green above orange. Buy. Bam! Right? But what I want to do is I want to drill down into this thing, right? That's Ethereum. And see what it looks like from the inside, right? Because that's where we broke down at. That's where we broke out at. And let's really see what's happening. We're on a 4-hour chart, just for my well-being. If you're on a free account, you can use a 4-hour. If you have a paid account, you jump to a 343, and it cleans everything up a little bit better for you. We don't need the candles. So we turn those off. And this is what I'm looking at right now. You see, this is almost like one complete cycle. And what I tell you guys, with what you have to look for with every cycle, you get 3 parts. You get a breakout, a breakdown, and a flat line. And all we did there, that was just an extended breakdown due to Bitcoin pushing all-time highs. So technically, I don't really count that. It's almost like an oversell because that money had to come from somewhere. And a lot of it, unfortunately, came from Ethereum, right? Which is why I think this may be even more attractive as an opportunity because, it will self-correct. It will self-adjust, right? So if we do something like that, you can see, bam, freestyle on a Fibonacci. Right up top is pretty much our natural level for consolidation, close to that 3.2. I need to do this. Let's do it from this side. Breakdown, breakout, breakdown, right there. There you go. And then I don't like the, well, keep them on for now. There you go. Break out the breakdown right there. Boom, boom, right? You can see we bounced off. This was a complete reset. And that's why I told you guys before that, and I think this was like back here somewhere, I got really frustrated with Ethereum because we basically, once we broke that 236, which is like the lowest possible level you could catch, once we broke that, I knew we were going down a lot more. And that's what happened. And that's when I started looking at some of the other charts. And that's when Bitcoin more or less sucked up everything, right? But you can see we bounced quite nicely off the zero, So this thing is basically a full cycle, right? It hit the reset button. And ultimately what we expect to happen with something like this is we expect to match cycle that we came from, right? And one of the things you can start to do with this. Check this out. This is a little cool tool right there. Is pinpoint. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like they knew, you know what I'm saying, that the boss was gonna be looking at this chart. Bam! And hit it upside the head one time to just pinpoint the energy and the resonance, guys. This is why that boss method. This is why I got that patent on now that say BK know how to pin down the energy and the frequency and the harmonies and using prime factorization and just a beautiful situation, because when you understand that everything is connected and everything exists as a cycle of something else, then you can really start to see how this whole thing comes together. And so what I think may be happening after we get back up there is we can very easily hit another stretch cycle like this. Let me show you this triangle right there. That triangle right there, that big, beautiful green triangle of money, right? What color is gold? Gold for the money. Bam! We very easily could be hitting something like that once we get above that money zone. And I'm not saying we will get there before that cycle, but that triangle is imminent and it's due. And it could be right there. It could very well be right there. One of these, one of those purple lines is essentially going to start that accelerated growth pattern again, right? And so that's what you have to look for with Ethereum. And it could very well be that. I don't know if it'll be that clean. That'd be nice. I don't think it will be. I think it'll probably be somewhere in there. But this is what you start to look for. We completed a full cycle. This thing goes back to April. So now what comes next? Now another breakout is coming, right? And since that green is above that orange, if you like money, you should like Ethereum, given these circumstances, right? And this thing goes out to the middle of January, and then also that's probably mid-April, right? So somewhere between January and April, you can expect this thing to at least be above that midline, right? At least. How much money is that? How much money is that right now? Well, let's see. If you follow the boss method, you know what I'm saying? You'd be looking at about $82, or I'm sorry, 82% in roughly 4 months, and we'll probably hit that somewhere and bounce back down. But that's Ethereum, you guys, in a nutshell. We definitely should be north of that midline, that midpoint. If this thing is indeed a full cycle reset, once we get above that green, which statistically would be right around the middle of there, right? That's what you got to look forward to, because this whole cycle only lasted 3 bars. You see that? 1, 2, 3, right? And we hit the peak of that cycle in between bars number 1 and 2. Now I'm saying you give us a little bit of a window and we should hit it this time, but during that window, we're automatically going to go up. So that means we should hit this bar probably right around there. At least, that's what I'm envisioning for Ethereum, right? Now let's check out NEO. 192 people working on with me right now. If you appreciate this kind of content, you guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It does help us out a lot. We do have a global community, 24 hours a day. People are watching these videos. So the more thumbs up we get, the more people that can see this kind of information and see how empowering it is, and ultimately make some money themselves. So pay it forward, hit that thumbs up button for the next person coming behind you, because more than likely they'll be doing it for you tomorrow. So here we go. NEO, right? What I like about NEO is it's a very, very, very clean cycle. Bam! I'm telling you, one take Drake, man. You know what I'm saying? Drake, when you see these videos, you better put me in a video, because I'm shouting you out so you can shout me out. I just do it in one take, man. They put me in the booth. Boom! You know what I'm saying? Breakout, breakdown. Bam! Top of the charts right there. 4.2 to 4.6. A little bit of over exuberance right there. But ultimately what we see is that, let me take these things off. Boom, boom, boom. one too many. Hold on. There it goes. Ultimately, what we see with Neo is that, let's do this again. See if we can hit it. See if we can hit it. That's not bad. I think that's better. That's not bad. Okay. So Neo is basically in like a 4-piece cycle, right? Which is fine. But breakout right here. Break down there. It's kind of like a wavy breakdown. And then ultimately, I think this is going to be our flat line. See that? So if we scale out on this thing, it's almost like Neo talks to itself in doubles, right? We had a breakout, breakout, breakdown, breakdown. Now we need a flat line. Because what you have here with Neo is a situation, and we can even draw a trend line to show the capstone here. That's more or less the energy inside Neo, right? And that's the pressure that's, amplified in the charts. I guarantee you that candle, if a candle hit that line, it backed right back down. It hasn't even hit that line yet. But when it does, it'll back down. That's a lot of negative energy right there in that red line. But look at that. What we see is that it just about hits that purple and that white nail on the head. And that is no accident. So what we have here is a 5-piece cycle. You see that? So this thing is basically, and remember I said we need 2 flat lines. So what the unfortunate part, what could happen is Neo could very well do something like that to where it goes down, or something like that to where it goes up. But ultimately, it will kind of like sit sideways, basically. If it goes up a lot, it'll basically come down a lot and more or less balance out, right? And that's built into the chart. I don't think Neo is ready quite yet to return to all-time highs, and mainly because it has this double pattern, kind of like a double sequence already built into it. I just don't see it. Otherwise, if we do, let me see if we have any positive energy flowing up through this thing. Look at that. Oh, man. Wow. That's so nice. Like hold on. I'm going to just make these lines. I don't think you guys see this yet. I'm going to just make these lines white real quick. I'm going to turn this off. Turn this Fibonacci off real quick. Right? And then check this out. That is worth the cost of admission right here. Remember what I tell you guys about the fractals, about energy? And when you hit something straight on it, you basically get that cube. Let me draw this right. I messed it up. Or we can just drop a horizontal in right there. Now you got all the energy in the universe is resurrected and reconnected in these trend lines. That's pretty beautiful. That's how it works. What I was looking for, and I think it'll pop back up when I pop this Fibonacci on, but what I was looking for was an extension of this line to one of these purple lines. But the Fibonacci is already, this is already a complete cycle. I was hoping we could get something up here, kind of like we did on this blue down here. But basically that 4.6 is already done. So let me see what happens if, not that one. I want to change this Fibonacci. If I do something like that. Now look at this. Now we get something right here. So we got two options. You see that? That's not an accident, you guys. The universe doesn't make accidents. We got two options. We can either break out, which more or less will pull us into that intersection, or we can do a full reset, which will more or less pull us into that intersection. Okay, that actually makes more sense. So now that I know that, this looks a lot better to me. Before I didn't see that correlation there. So essentially, what we can replicate, I'm trying to capture this right here. That's close. But we can replicate essentially this energy right there. That's tricky though. You know, regardless, it needs two waves to do it. And that's the problem with Neo is it's under, you know, not just one cycle, but two cycles right now, and it's under both of those. So it'll need essentially two more cycles to break out, right? And so maybe one of those cycles will bring it somewhere up there and somewhere in the middle. I don't know. This one is a lot harder to see through, you know. But with that being said, that kind of shows you the difference. As you can see, Ethereum is almost like a clear shot. And Neo, as much as people like it, I think that's part of the problem. So many people like it. It's almost like the golden child, right? It's like it messed up, and now people are like, why? No, you betray me, Neo. You betray me. You know, something like that. And so it's almost like bipolar. It's like, you know, half pregnant. You know, it has like a double life with all the people that's trying to, you know, keep it happy, or, you know, it's trying to appease too many people, and it's essentially it's living a double standard. That's not good. And now it's in limbo. It's just sitting here. The green's above the orange, but yet it still has a lot of negative momentum, and it's still in a macro downtrend until it crosses this line right here, because that line is basically an extension of the energy that came right before it. We can turn it red right there, so you can see, like, basically it's still in a downtrend. Like, just because the green is above the orange right now, like, once we extend that red line all the way out, until we break through that line, then we're still in a downtrend, right? And so that's where that comes into place, because that might actually give us the energy. It might suck Neo up into it, if that makes sense. Almost like a little vacuum, like whoop, something like that. So that might break us out of it, right? But then still we'll have some of this left over, because it doesn't just disappear at once. You have the after effect. And that's maybe where that double comes in, right? Because then we'll do something like whoop and get sucked up into the next one. So it's interesting, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to be in the market. Long story short, I'll tell you two things. I value both of these coins, but I don't value them the same. I actually have both of them on these lists somewhere. One, I'm not going to tell you which list they're on because I don't want to give away my personal preferred investment strategy, right? But I do think both of those coins are pretty important. And between these lists, you will find both of them, right? They aren't on the same list. So if you have one of them, and you know which coin is on that list, then you know that the other coin is on one of the other two. So if you're interested, by all means, this is definitely an option for you. The website is bossofbitcoin.com. These are the three packages I put together: the Profit Package, the Dream Team, and Cryptopolis. And the most newest version is Cryptopolis. And these are 10 coins, I think, that are rebuilding civilization from the inside out. It's a pretty cool situation that we have. And one of the coins is on this list. I'll give you that right now. One of the coins is on this list, right? Not both of them, just one. So if you buy this report, you'll understand why I think that coin is going to be critical for the infrastructure moving into this new digital age of, awesomeness, right? So let's go ahead. If you're in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out. I'm going to be coming to you guys in about 90 seconds. So go ahead and shout your country out. Hey, yeah, Crypto Pro Tools. He said, I'm famous host. Everyone enjoys all in one. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. That was pretty awesome, man. Thank you. Again, thank you. That's a big win for our community, just to be able to type in 2 letters and have the boss method at the tips of their fingers. That's going to help a lot of people. So thank you again. Rocking out on the air, but first things first, I got a new channel. It's called BK and Co. And you can see I got a link right there in the description of this video. If you're in the chat right now, let me throw you a little link as well. This is really just my life behind the scenes with this pretty young thing. Her name is Nicole. We have a good time together, just going around the world, teaching people about the beauty of cryptocurrency and, enjoying life. I think that's what, hopefully more people are able to do, is really just take a step back, not be so caught up in the emotions of now and the urgency of now, and to disconnect from all of that, just unplug from the grid, and just sit down with somebody, smile and laugh. And that's what we try to do as often as possible. So we put a little camera up, walk around with a camera now, and, just start documenting so other people can smile, laugh too, a little bit more often, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and break it down. Who do we have rocking out? We got a question real quick. Somebody asked me, what is my name on TradingView? And my name on TradingView is BD Kelly 1203. I have a link for this as well. There it goes right there up in the upper corner. But if you're in the chat right now, here, I'll throw you this list so you guys have it. BD Kelly 1203, right? Cool. All right, so let's see. We can do a little shout out section real quick. Who do we got rocking out? Come back to that. Anything else? What else? Question of the day. This is something. Every day, like I said, we pick 2 winners before the air. And now I wanted to pick a winner after the air. And so if you're seeing this video after we go live, make sure you just leave your answer in the comments, and I'm going to come back and pick a winner Monday, November 20th. I'll upload a video where we pick a winner from today's video, so look forward to that. Just turn your notifications on, so anytime I upload that video, you can check and see if it was you that won. So there you go, you guys. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Thank you for joining me, and let's see who we got rocking out with us right now. Big Billy holding it down. Ohio players in the building. Lawrence, Kansas. Shout out. Thank you for joining us right now. Hinesville, baby, GA, Colorado Springs, Dirty South, right there. What up? Made Business said, have you ever considered creating your own platform, coin exchange, etc.? Yes, I have, and yes, I will. This is just the beginning. But first, I want to make people money. I don't need to make myself money. I do that quite well enough already. I want to make other people money. So before we do all that extra stuff, let's get people paid. Bam! Brooklyn in building. Neo, Jersey, Walmart, Go, Boston, America. Right? Listen, don't answer the question of the day now. Leave your answer in the comments. As soon as I log off from live on the air, hit the refresh button, leave a comment with your answer in it. Don't leave it right now. You ain't winning no money right now. You can win it in the comments, and the winner will be chosen 1 week from today, Monday, November 20th. Texas, what's going on? Mountains of England, snowy AF. Well, dress warm. Polish in Australia. All right. Australia, 2 times. What's going on? Mikey Seco from Fort Worth, Texas. Let's see. Let's do a couple more. Jersey. I see you out here. Money in the building. Germany, Ireland, Nobodyville. Okay. Armenia, California, Vietnam. I ain't seen no Vietnam before. What's going on? Shout out to the other side of the world. Phoenix, Belgium, Money. And Boss Walking in San Diego. We gonna close it out. They said they holding it down for the boss on the West Coast. Boss Walking in Cali, Sacktown. That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna end it with my man Shy, who holding it down for the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? California love. What's going on? I'm a Bay Area, you know what I'm saying, graduate myself. Used to hold it down in Baby Sit Up right there off Embarcadero. Shout out to the Bay. You know. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out this stuff. Boss. Your boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil, the Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you subscribe and like this video if you appreciate mine. Until we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.